here. Creepy. How do I leave? Oh my gosh, I'm not the only one here! Sonic! Wait, something's wrong here. Sonic?
Not quite. Hello. Glad you can make it, Miss Rose. Considering we have a lot to discuss after all.
If you're not Sonic, then who are you?
I am God! Do excuse me, I couldn't resist. You gave me the perfect opportunity to say that, and your reaction was so worth it. However, if you're looking for something to call me, then you may refer to me as Exnic the Hedgehog.
You're not a hedgehog, are you?
Is that really your only takeaway?
I'm just confused. You're creepy, unpleasant, smelly. Something else.
Fair enough. To answer your question, I'm an otherworldly prisoner capable of doing extraordinary things. With a few minor bugs, of course. Even I have my limits. Which brings us to why you're here. You see...
No!
I didn't finish speaking, Miss Rose. You can't decline yet.
I think I can. You want me to do something? Whatever it is, I'm not doing it.
I think you'll want to. Look, I get why you'd be hesitant. You mortals fear the unknown, which I technically count as. As far as you can tell, I'm something pure evil.
Aren't you?
Maybe so. Either way, I met a bet with a previous player. And lost. So, long story short, I'm trapped here and can't speak to anyone ever again.
Guess that means you shouldn't be talking to me right now.
Seems I wasn't clear, so allow me to rephrase. I can't speak to anyone ever again, except in their dreams.
Well, that kind of explains where I am, but I don't like the implication of Exnic being in my head. Oh, chaos, what if he can read mine?
Now, let's cut to the chase, and don't decline until I've finished this time. See, it's possible to overwrite any previous oaths I've made with a brand spanking new one.
Didn't you just call it a bet?
The bet was a... Look, you're new to this whole thing, so I won't fault you for the questions. But if you want me to shut up sooner than later, you should probably just let me get to the point.
No, I think I get the point. You want to leave, but you can't because you're bound by oath, so you want to make a new one with me so you can. Is that right?
Pretty much, yeah.
But that's not all you want, I'm guessing.
Ding, ding, ding! You're absolutely right, Miss Rose! Leaving on its own is good and all, but where's the fun in that? I need something to do. A game to play, if you will. Where my goal is to carry out a specific task, and yours is to prevent me from doing it.
Really?
Yeah, you can even mess with the stakes on my end if you'd like. Just keep things fair and all that.
I could use that against him. Okay then. Wait, there's usually a catch, or strings attached to these.
Not here. I've already given you the gist of how this usually works, haven't I?
That is true. He could be lying. But what will he do if I say no? He might go to someone else who can't see right through him, then trick them. I don't like it, but tell me what the terms are.
Gladly. By shaking hands with each other, you will give me the power to escape this place and go wherever I see fit. That way, I can see just how long it'll take to break Sonic the Hedgehog's mind.
So you are evil!
You say that like I disagreed with you.
I can't.
Tell you what, if I break your darling Sonic's mind, I'll have everything I could ever want. But if you and your allies defeat me at my lowest, I will never do anything to your precious world ever again. Sound fair?
He could just as easily trick someone else into something worse. Besides, there's no way he could break Sonic's mind. He's Sonic! It's impossible to break him. You'll also be stuck here, but you won't be able to interact with anyone ever again. Not in their minds, not in their dreams. You won't be able to do anything at all.
Game on!
Game on.
Bravo, India, Golf, Mike, India, Sierra, Tango, Alpha, Kilo, Echo.
I'm free? I'm free! You delight me, Miss Rose! Oh, I must start the preparations. They shall be glorious, I tell you. Ah, well, I suppose that concludes our little discussion. Take care, Miss Rose. I'll see you all soon enough.
Amy! Amy!
Tails? Oh, Chaos, what happened?
I don't know. We were trying to see if it could upgrade your hammer, but then you blacked out. I thought you fainted, but it lasted far too long. Are you okay?
Yeah, head just feels weird. Maybe that's a sign we should take a break?
I guess we have been going at this for a bit too long. Besides, from the look of things, your hammer's fine as is.
Yeah, not sure what I was thinking with the upgrade!
Jeez, are you alright?
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
Oh, that is... When did that get there? That wasn't there before. How did that...
Tails? I think I messed up.